In this video, we're going to be covering what Qigong therapy is. Hey everyone, Zachary here from Wuji Xuan Life Wellness and Spiritual Performance Center. Results over image with spiritual practices. On this channel, we focus on building up body, mind, and spirit utilizing spiritual technologies. If you're new here, do subscribe to the channel. And for more information, check out our description box below for all the goodies and links. What is Qigong therapy? Qigong therapy is what we would view as a therapeutic effect from Qigong. So usually this will have a connection to medical Qigong, but it doesn't always have to be that. From a medical Qigong perspective, or any Qigong perspective, I should say for a matter, we can look at it from two perspectives. One, you yourself practicing for a certain goal. This could be health goals, this could be for spiritual goals, or martial goals. That would be considered a therapy. I'll explain why in a little bit. However, let's just stick to that particular take on the medical piece. So you're practicing for a health set, you're trying to get certain effects with that medical Qigong or health Qigong, we'll say, to hit certain goals. More vitality, for example, it could be correcting imbalance within your health system. So that is, you have that piece. Now that can be prescribed from a medical practitioner, which gets into our next piece, the actual external piece of you're going to a therapist to actually get prescribed medical Qigong or a Qigong health set, or actually having a therapist within the Qigong realm be able to heal you with Qi. We would call that external Qi emission, right? Now, the type of therapists that are usually trained within this would be medical Qigong therapists and or people that are acupuncturists or a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. Now, from traditional Chinese medicine, training can vary. Medical Qigong therapists are quite specialized in that they only work with Qigong to heal ailments, and those ailments would be anywhere from musculoskeletal problems all the way to emotional, all the way up to more severe chronic issues. If it can generally be used within a Chinese medicine context, you'll usually see that in medical Qigong also. So that is the strictest definition of medical Qigong within Qigong therapy. And that's what most people think about when they think about Qigong is, getting a particular effect health-wise. Now, I'm going to extend that definition just a little bit to even go further for my perspective, because if you have a particular goal, I would count that as a therapy piece because you're still changing, you're still growing. So I would count martial Qigong and spiritual Qigongs actually to be in that umbrella of therapy. You have a martial goal of maybe developing yourself, getting more flexibility, getting more martial power, getting more sensitivity, right? That's a type of training, but that's also a type of therapy for yourself to hit that goal. I would also go further into the spiritual development side of things for spiritual cultivations. So usually for spiritual pieces, you have a particular spiritual goal you may want, maybe more psychic abilities, more awareness of yourself. It could literally go down the spectrum when it comes down to spiritual cultivations, right? But with medical, spiritual, and martial Qigongs, you have to generally go to a therapist to have some sort of emission of information through the Qi. So from a medical perspective, the therapist would work on a perspective of emitting the Qi for a health purpose. But if you're learning martial arts, you're getting certain techniques martially while you're training with push hands and things like that. That's a type of information that's being transmitted to you. Same thing with the spiritual ones. You would usually hear this more in East Indian contexts, where you'll have gurus that will transfer information to you. However, we do have that in Qigong also, depending on what paradigm you go into, be it a Taoist one, Buddhist one, shamanic one, and Confucian paradigm. So as long as you're getting information transference to get a certain goal and you're learning the prescribed techniques to get to that cultivation piece, I would count that as Qigong therapy. So with that, that's my kind of gist on Qigong therapy. Now, here's a question of the day. Have you practiced Qigong in a therapeutic context to grow, be it spiritually, medically, or health, or martially? Love to hear from you below in the comment section. So, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to our channel. We do bring out more weekly videos, or I should say, we do bring out weekly videos. So you'll constantly be updated with new material. And then with that, thank you for coming on, watching the video again. Wuji Xuan Life Wellness, Spiritual Performance Center, results over image with spiritual practices, helping you with body, mind, and spirit, utilizing spiritual technologies. So until next time, I'll see you then.